Hello everybody, Jacob Lawlor here with another click-by-click training, this time going over how to add a simplistic real estate logo to a Word document for you to be able to use for letterhead or even just to add to a letter. Now last time I did a training with you guys on how to make a simplistic real estate logo using the free software platform Canva, just canva.com. You can do this for free. I'll include a link down below for that training in case you're coming to this video through a different version of it. But we went over how to make a simple rectangular logo as well as a more square / circle logo on here just using canva.com. Now what we're going to be doing is how to actually now take this logo that we made and add it to a Word document, but even just starting from scratch, meaning you've never done this before, you want to start from square one. Now because I'm using a Mac, this may look a little bit different than yours if you're using a PC. This is also an older version of Word, so it might be a little bit different, but the concepts will still apply. I personally recommend utilizing headers and footers. Now on mine, what I can do is once this kind of, you can see this little icon change once I get above the little blinking arrow at the top of the page, where if I double click there, it actually opens the header as well as the footer down below, where I can click close, or what you can also do for mine is view, and you can say view header and footer, and it does the same thing. Now yours might look a little bit different, but whatever it is that's working for you, use yours. So what I'm going to do once I'm in here, I'm going to go up to the top where it says insert, and I'm going to say photo picture from file. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into, when it opens up, I'm going to go into my downloads folder, and I'm going to do, here we go, once we get to it, awesome, I'm going to add in my logo. Now the majority of the time when you start adding photos, it messes up spacing and holy crap, right? The way that I've found out to go around this is under the wrap text feature. Now on yours it might look a little bit different, but it's always going to be wrap text, and I've found that in front of text always solves the problem for me. So in wrap text in front of text, again, in front of text is the best option that I've personally found. This allows us to do a couple things. Number one, it changes the spacing so it's not all crazy, but also it allows us to, at a moment's notice, be able to move it and do all of that. Where if you didn't, right? Let's just say you never did this and you left it at here. Whenever you tried to move it, it would like not let you move things. So I found that it accomplishes two goals: the spacing and the ability to move it. Because if you don't have it wrapped in front of text, it just won't let you move things, and it's super annoying. So in front of text, and then you can resize it and move it to here, right? And wherever you want it to go. And I've noticed that being able to kind of put the header and right above there, it changes the spacing, and you just modify and do whatever. Now, of course, you could put your company logo at the top here and modify it however you want it. But for the sake of simplicity for this video, we're just going to do it this way in here. Then also down below, what I always personally recommend is to also add in like your contact information, right? Jacob Lawlor. I like to personally double space, then this little, it's like the shift // and it makes a tall line. Then I'm just going to say first team real estate, right? Double space, 949. You know, you put in your information, 201 0899 in case you guys ever want to call. You know, your email address, Jacob Lawlor at firstteam.com, and then I'm going to put in DRE number 018-99247. So now obviously this looks a little funky because it's on two different lines. So what you can do is you can resize this, you know, let's say to 10, and also I tend to like to change my margins So the top, and then the bottom, and then the left, and then the right. I've found that 0.7 works well for me, but modify whatever works for you and your printer and all of that. But this still looks like it's a little bit too long, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to 8, right? That's a little bit small, so let's go to 9. Cool, that works great. And then I'm going to center it, right? But I want to have, like in this other one, right? In this other one, I like to have that little circle logo up above. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit return to have a space there, and I'm going to have the cursor up here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to say insert photo picture from file, and I'm going to double click. Once I get to downloads, I'm going to add the circle logo. Okay, so again, same thing. It messed up all the spacing, and usually we go, oh crap, what the heck happened? You don't need to hit enter or change or whatever you want to do, but just say wrap text in front of text, and that solves the problem. And you can resize this to whatever size works for you, and you can modify it around and change around with it, and then there you go. So now it's there, and then this is still part of the footer. So it's important to have it inputted while the cursor is in the footer. That way it stays on there. That way, in the event that you have a second page or whatever, it automatically pulls all of this into the next one. Then of course you can add your company logo and all of that, and that's how we were able to get this here to look like so. And the cool thing that I like about this is, let's just say for the sake of discussion, I do a couple returns so that it adds a second page. It automatically adds the logos and the header and footer on both of these pages. So that's how you get around that problem. Again, big tip is the wrap text in front of text feature. Oh, it solves the majority of your problem. So I hope this was helpful. Jacob Lawlor, committed to your success, and I'll see you guys on the next one.